Government estimates subsequently confirmed my suspicions that those who take up hunting disproportionately represent the working classes. So why do hunters not represent more segments of society seeing as abusers do? When testing this observation with those close to, but not inside the hunting community, responses vary. Some think the working classes tend to sort out any problems between themselves, much as the IRA was known to do. This is, they say, preferable to relying on law enforcement to deal with social deviance. Others suggest that too few among the working classes have much reason to champion the police. About half of all hunters in the Greater London area have a criminal record. Yet others put it more crassly by saying that not having meaningful employment means that hunting fills an existential void, or that a feeling of disenfranchisement from the political process means that hunting stands in for political participation. Or, say yet others, maybe hunters are simply more likely to have experienced abuse and thus have good reason to protect those unable to fend for themselves. I won't wager which of these answers are correct. I simply do not know, but nor would I be surprised if there wasn't a little bit of truth in each of these. Distrust of law enforcement is rife within the hunting community, even if suspicions are more typically aimed at senior members or the managerial elite than at those policing the streets. But a lack of confidence in the powers that be has led to some interesting initiatives by citizens. One of these is a searchable online register of convicted offenders and those who allegedly pose a threat to children. Members of the public are warmly invited to send in names and details of those they suspect of harbouring an unhealthy interest in kids, with a predictable result that some use it to crucify those they can't stomach. Others have improved on this system by way of a database of sex offenders that allows for anonymous submissions provided that they are backed by an official source, such as the police or news media. Then there are those who are less interested in creating these public databases than leveraging existing ones. By relying on public sector employees with access to databases, for example, they can access details on the whereabouts of suspected predators in preparation for a door knock at home or place of work. Most teams make it a point never to ask the public for financial support, and not because they don't have use for funding. Petrol costs alone can match a weekly household budget, but because they are keen to avoid the impression that they are doing this for improper motives. As always, there are exceptions. Some raise funds by selling merchandise through their websites, while others ask their members for subscriptions. While the police prefer hunters not to interfere with law enforcement, they also know that child sexual abuse online isn't a problem they alone can solve. Paedophile hunters have been known to pick up predators that do not show up on the police radar, yet can be dangerous to children. Moreover, evidence offered by hunters has previously helped convict paedophiles in courts of law.